How's it going, lads? Phil Potter here. Welcome to the first episode of the second season of Road to a Better Bollocks FC. Now, as you can see, I'm just getting rid of a few Season 1 players I had in my squad, or in my club, you know, and I end up getting 69,000 coins. And I don't spend it all, but I do buy 2 informed players that you will see further on in the episode, so stay tuned for that. Now, before we do get ghoulies deep into this episode, if you are looking for some extremely cheap Ultimate Team coins, PSN codes, Microsoft points, any of that good stuff, then make sure you check out the gamekeys.co.uk. Their link will be in the description, and if you use the discount code Phil, you get a further 5% off, which is absolutely deadly. Now, I don't know if you noticed there, but we actually have Clinton Morrison in the squad. What an Irish legend, a big black Irish legend, you know. But we go in and we start off with a Team of the Week challenge. I only played it on semi-pro because I wanted to make sure of the win, you know. So we score in the second minute, and of course my first goal would be a chip. I didn't even mean to do that there. That was meant to be, you know, me changing my player. But anyway, we score another shite goal. This is an offline play, so literally no one gives a shite about this. But I just said I wanted to make sure of the win, and then I concede in the 73rd minute. I actually shot myself a little bit, and they actually missed an absolute sitter. I should have showed you, really, because they missed from 6 yards out, and I couldn't believe it. But these are the 2 informed players that I do pick up for myself: Antoine Griezmann and Johan Caboy. Caboy is going to be like the midfield general. He is going to dictate the play, and the way that animation when you switch the ball is so sexy that I want to do it every time I have the ball at Caboy's feet. And we also signed this French goalkeeper, just a really cheap one, so I don't have to have a shite 54 rated South Korean keeper. You know yourself. But here's the first game we play, and it's against a team with 48 chemistry, pretty terrible looking apart from Fernando Torres, and we get off to quite a strong start. This is absolutely amazing stuff. What a beautiful 1-2, and look at that finish from Antoine Griezmann, sorry. And these replays, look at this. The replays get, like, I'm all about flicking my nipples, you know, getting the juices flowing, but these replays, I don't know what they do. They tickle my anus or something. I swear to God, I love them. Such a brilliant feeling when you score, you know. And beautiful stuff from this lad. I don't even know who he is, Perry or something like so, something like that. But look at this. Look at the crowd going. They're like, yeah, come on. But look at this once again. We got off. This is a very easy game to start off the series, I'm not going to lie. And Johan Caboy shows his class. That means all of the goals on my online career so far have been chips. And look at the keeper. It's all a game. Why you have to be mad? But look at this, for an absolute incredible strike from my opponent here. That was his only shot of the first half. I don't think it even would have made it to the line. Absolutely terrible stuff, you know. So we're 3-0 up. Absolutely, you know, you can't say fair in that. We're playing out of our skin. Caboy even trying mental shit like that, and we do get one more goal, and this is it right here. It's a lovely move. Players that I have no clue of linking up beautifully, and a lovely little ball roll here from Antoine Griezmann to make the keeper look like a stupid sausage. I don't know why I said sausage. I've got sausage on the brain, lads, you know. But no, we win 4-0, get 3 points on the board. I was absolutely delighted with that, you know. So we do sign another player here. I decided to bulk up the defence a little bit, and the reason we signed Mexes ahead of anyone else is because I thought of the Champions League last year and that absolutely incredible bicycle kick he scored, and I go, I want him to do that for Bollocks FC. If he can do it for AC Milan, he can do it for Bollocks FC, you know. We're playing Clinton Morrison up front here, you know, why not? Absolute monster of a player, and we come up against a very sweaty looking monstrous side with Benteke, Remy. Basically, it was a monstrous team, alright? And I haven't been this scared since I last did a fart and then go, oh shit, it's wet. It's a wet fart, you know? And no, that was ages ago. It was like 3 days ago, so don't worry about that. But as you can see here, my opponent disconnected or something like that. So the game finished 0-0 after 20 minutes. I got no points on the board. Everyone lost a contract. I got no points. It's absolutely rubbish, pathetic. If they're not going to give you any points or anything, they might as well like not take contracts off you. I think that's a pain in the arse anyway. But we continue on into the next game, and the next opponent we come up against has 93 chemistry, and he's got another very decent looking side as well. He's got Torres, Negredo, Koke, Bangura on the right, Giovanni Dos Santos on the left. The pace in this team is just incredible, and considering my team is still an absolute heap of shite, I was shitting myself once again. And look at this, we started off very strong, lovely football here, and Johan Caboy, look at this, the drag back is absolutely delicious. delicious. Get your Ferrero Rochers out, lads. Jesus, I said that really, really weird. Ferrero Rochers, not Ferraro Rochers, whatever the Jesus they are. But Antoine Griezmann gets through here, and I was convinced I was going to score, and I missed the chip. Oh, God, Phil Potto missing a chip, I know. But it's time to introduce someone, and that man is Pilkington. Take it away.
Bullshit.
That is absolute bullshit. Even my opponent stopped playing, you know, and it's time to introduce another person. Take it away, Martin.
Sweaty time.
Sweaty time is right. So, you know, in the space of about 10 minutes, I should have got given a penalty. I wasn't given a penalty. And then a sweaty goal, you know, it makes my heart ache, you know. And then he scores another goal to make it 2-0. So that was it. We lost. And I was thinking, you know, in my head, I was saying, I'm going to go this whole series without losing a game. I want to be unbeaten. And then in my third match, I lose. So it just shows you how shite I am. But no, we're going to improve the French squad. And, you know, we will be building more squads as we go on and all that, you know. But that's it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you want more, do leave a like. And, you know, have a good day, lads. Enjoy it.